I would have been, that would have been it. But can you imagine anybody else like that's dangerous. Like, what if I just took my
This is the Community Hour with Wow. Your topics, your issues, your resolutions. Live on Smash Cash TV. You're the power.
Yo, how y'all feeling today, man? It's officially the Community Hour with your boy Wow. We're live. Smash Cash TV presents the Community Hour. Want to shout out to everybody who rocking out with us tonight, man. We just gonna get into some good topics tonight, man. I want to talk about that Dame Dash interview and the multiple interviews that's been coming out, and what he was talking about versus boss versus employee, and what's your thoughts on that? It's a lot, in my opinion, with that. But before we get into that, man, I want y'all to get into some of the news. Let's get into that news today by the homeboy Tay Terry.
In Chicago, locals are in outrage and protest after the UVA honor student Martise Johnson was brutally beat Tuesday during the St. Patrick's Day celebration in Charlottesville, Virginia, by police. Johnson was a Chicago native who graduated Kenwood High School in 2012. Kenwood alumni and current students are showing support with their flyers of hashtag Justice for Martise. Former Bulls player Jack Haley dies at 51. Drafted by the Bulls, he played 9 seasons in the NBA. He also played 2 stints with the Bulls in 88-89 and 95-96. Lakers GM Mitch Kupchak and John Paxson from the Bulls say he was a great human being, hard worker, and always professional. Chicago City Council voted against phasing out red light cameras by 2018. Alderman John Arena led the effort to vote against it by a 2-1 margin. Red light cameras are at 174 intersections and have generated $600 million since 2013. Now we have Wendy B. Scott with our national news.
The body of a missing New Jersey mom has been found. According to ABC.com, 26-year-old Erica Crippen had been missing since New Year's Eve. Her husband's GPS locator device led authorities to her body in Skysville, Maryland. Crippen was found with her feet and hands bound with duct tape and electrical cord that was also wrapped around her neck. The duct tape was covering her face and nose as well. Crippen's husband, 28-year-old Kyle Crosby, is being charged with her murder. The couple lived with their infant daughter and Kyle's 7-year-old daughter. According to ABC.com, Crosby's 67-year-old mother, Jo, is being charged with tampering with physical evidence.
We all know the crying Piccolo girl from Villanova in the game they lost to NC State on the 21st. Well, the lucky Piccolo girl was a big TV hit, was asked to go on the Jimmy O'Fallon show and got to perform with the Roots. And O'Fallon surprised her with tickets to an upcoming Taylor Swift concert. When asked if she felt embarrassed about crying on TV, after getting the Taylor Swift ticket, she said she felt happy now.
Well, thanks Tay Terry for the news, man. And shout out Wendy B. Scott. Hold it down, man. But like I was saying, we talking about Dame Dash comments when he was talking about boss versus employee. And my personal opinion is we all should have some type of boss status mindset. You know, we should always be trying to become the best of the best. Especially if you got seeds out here, or shall I say children, or those that's coming up that watching up to you, you're supposed to be showing them a right way to move. So I didn't agree with the part where he was saying, no, don't work for nobody. Everybody can't start off with $1 million or $100,000. You know, you got to start off somewhere. So it's about how do you maintain savings and putting money together and getting the funds and becoming your own boss, if that's your goals and your ambitions. And I feel everybody should have some type of goals and ambitions to grow in whatever you're doing. You know, but y'all tuned into one of the shows, man. This is officially.
I didn't know that because they said he was sick.
In Chicago, locals are in outrage and protest.
Smash Cash TV presents Community Hour with Wow. Tune in on Google Hangout.
Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in with me, man. It's everywhere I go. I'm around the world. I'm talking about being a boss versus employee. And what can you do to become a boss, man? You know, is it good to start off with somebody's money? Or starting off with your own? In Dame's opinion, he said, you're not a boss if you got somebody else's money, because pretty much you're just a manager. You're working their money. What do you think? Is it possible that you can take that money and flip that money if you're a true hustler? These are the thoughts that you ought to be putting into your mind. Say when when you're thinking about, are you a boss versus an employee? Being a boss can entail a lot. And one of the things he said, you're selfish. He made sure he told them that they were selfish if you have kids and you're not trying to be a boss. And see, I guess pretty much it was the word that he was saying when he said boss. Because what do you consider being a boss is the question. You can be a boss in your job. You can be a boss in your position. You can be a boss of yourself. His stat when he was talking about boss as far as cutting that check to yourself and being able to pay yourself and those around you. That's a good thing. And owning your own. That was a big goal and a big picture that he put out that didn't nobody speak about. They didn't talk about that at all. And I didn't hear that. When you're hearing the blogs and you're checking the blogs, you're seeing a lot going on and you're hearing about his rant. That's the main thing you heard was his rant. But really, was it a rant or was he just voicing his opinion that had a lot of truth to it? Think about it. I'm going to come back and let y'all know, but y'all tuned in too, man. Y'all know what it is.
Hey, Pops, you straight? Straight. Young man, I'm old enough to be your father. Man, I know that, man. You good, though, man. I got that good over here. Young man, I used to take that on somewhere. Man, you don't know what you talking about, man. Let's get it on, man. Man, I wish somebody would teach these young kids how to act down here, man. There's something I can talk to. I just need somebody to hear what I got to say. Hey, bro, you ever heard of the community hour? What's the community hour? Man, if you ain't in tune, get in tune. Go to Google Hangouts now. It's finna be live. You got the host, Wow, Smashcast TV. Tune in right now, man. Dope, guns, gangs, police brutality, politics, whatever your concerns are, now is the time to voice them. It's the community hour on Google Hangouts with your host, Wow. There's no topics off limits. So go to Google Hangouts now and search the community hour, Smashcast TV. Girl, get in tune. Did you hear what they was talking about yesterday on the community hour? The community hour? What is the community hour? Girl, they come on Google Hangouts. You always on the computer, you act like you don't know. They talking about what's going on in our neighborhood. Like directly in our neighborhood. Our neighborhood? What is going on in the hour? What you call the community hour? Yeah, the community hour. Go to Google Hangouts. It's on Smashcast TV, hosted by the guy, Wow. And he just so entertaining. I just love that guy. Google Hangout. Google Hangout that again. You got a smartphone. You got a computer. It's on your computer. Just go to, just go there right now. Google Hangout and follow Smashcast TV. It's the community hour. He said common unity is what's going to bring us together. That's right. That community hour with Wow. Smashcast TV.
Yes, live on the air because he was giving his goodbyes. That's what I don't let them.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one who's still wondering what this is will wonder no longer. This is the community hour with Wow. Let Smashcast TV be your place to voice your opinion, values, and beliefs without prejudice. Build bonds and set trends, all while coming together as one. Google Hangouts is the place. Smashcast TV is the face of the community hour. From your community to ours, we're all connected. Tune in. It's the community hour. Oh my God, girl, did you check Google Hangouts community hour? Shout out Wild and everybody that was over there. Oh my God, I can make sure saying he agreed with me. I can't believe it. I'm tuning in. It's the community hour. Wow. Yeah, man, I checked out the community hour, man. Shout out Wild and them over there, man. That's the thing. Y'all tuned in, man. It's the community hour. Google Hangouts. Let's do it.
Yo, we back, man. It's the community hour with your boy Wild, Smashcast TV, and we're talking about being a boss versus an employee and what your mind state should be, man. Shout out Dame Dash, who pretty much he helped inspire this topic tonight, man. Because if y'all been checking out the last videos he's been doing, it's not even videos, he's just been interviewing with radio hosts because he's been promoting his movie that he got out and his whole brand. Now the thing was, they made sure that they put out the video with him at the Breakfast Club. But I also saw a video that's out now where he got interviewed by Sway. Now with the Sway interview, he didn't go, he wasn't all livid and all that, but he was still stating the same facts. Yeah, the same fact. Make sure y'all go check that out on the blog, smashcasttv.blogspot.com. And it was the facts of when I just came out, when I was telling y'all about taking y'all talent and building with the talent. You know what I mean? That's what he meant by being a boss. And he went into talking about vulture culture. I mean, vultures are the culture. And when he kept saying the culture, he meant by hip hop, music, our fashion, and how it shapes the world. And how we letting people outside the music influence us once we get on. They see that you're a hot market and you're a hot topic. You know, these are all the points that they talked about. And with being a boss, you got to be able to think and maneuver your mindset through all this type of things and see what they're talking about. You know, I'm very much appreciative for the brother Dame for coming out and being, you know, he don't really do interviews like that. So if you see the interviews, you gotta be in tune with him. Don't take when he riled up, because when people are passionate about something they're talking about, sometimes their emotions will get you going, and it might go and they might end up screaming one way and hollering another way. You know what I mean? But really check it out and listen to it, man. Again, that'll be on the blog today, smashcasttv.blogspot.com. His interview with the Breakfast Club, Dame Dash interview with the Breakfast Club, and later on tonight we're going to put his interview with Sway in the morning show, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all tuned into the community hour. It's about common unity, man. Getting y'all self together. We're finna go into the sports right now, man.
In the NFL, Jameis Winston plans not to attend the NFL draft in Chicago on April 30th. Winston is expected to be the number 1 pick by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Minnesota Vikings won't cut Adrian Peterson. The 2012 MVP hasn't decided if he will ask for a trade. Peterson is still at unease after Vikings placed Peterson on a exempt list after a misdemeanor reckless injury to a minor. In the NCAA, Syracuse coach Jim Boeheim stated in a news conference he will retire in 3 seasons. This comes a week after NCAA sanctions were imposed on the Syracuse basketball program for violations that occurred more than a decade ago. The University of Kentucky is likely to become the 8th team to win the NCAA tournament undefeated, the first team to do it since the Indiana Hoosiers in 1976. In the NBA, Chicago Bulls are optimistic that the point guard Derrick Rose will be back from the first round of the playoffs for Minnesota. There are 14 games left in the season till the playoffs start.
How you doing? Good.
This is Community Hour.
You know what? Alex is here today. Yesterday.
I thank everybody for tuning in, man. It's your boy Wild. Y'all tuned into the community hour on smashcasttv.blogspot.com. Always rock out with us, man. I'm here every week somewhere, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Much respect to everybody who tuned in, man. We're going to start getting this going. Y'all make sure y'all share this and let everybody know about the community hour, man.
This is the Community Hour. Wow. Your topics, your issues, your resolutions. Live on Smash Cash TV. Your power.
March